This is Matt, and these are the metal vinyl releases for July 2022. Starting with July 1st, expect the 8th studio album from American metal band Haunt. This is Windows of Your Heart, to be released by Church Recordings. Plenty of vinyl variants for this title, including red with black pinwheel, silver, transparent red, black, and milky black red splatter. And it appears that these last two are currently sold out at Haunt's Bandcamp page, so you might have to hunt them down a bit if you want them. Also, there is a picture disc variant of this one, limited to 200 copies, and also available at the band's Bandcamp page. And while you're on YouTube, you can check out the lyric video for the title track at the Haunt the Nation channel. Good track, definitely digging that chorus riff. So, given the fact that I have every single Haunt release on vinyl up to this point, I probably might as well get this one as well. Also on July 1st, we'll get the 4th studio album from American power metal band Iron Flame. This is Where Madness Dwells, to be released by High Roller Records. Vinyl variants will be black vinyl at 400 copies, as well as gold with black splatter vinyl at 300 copies. There's also an audio track of A Funeral Within, as well as a lyric video for Kingdom of Lies, both available at the Drew Manchu YouTube channel. Great name. I dig both tracks, but A Funeral Within is the better of the two, in my opinion. Unfortunately, this release date is for the CD only, and the High Roller site has the vinyl listed as November 11th. Maybe that's a change. Maybe that was originally intended. I'm not sure, but there it is. Ultimately, a bit of a wait for the vinyl, which is unfortunate. So yeah, I bought the last album, so I'm likely going to get this one as well. And also on July 1st, expect the 7th studio album from American crossover thrash band Municipal Waste. This is Electrified Brain, to be released by Nuclear Blast. Vinyl variants in Europe are 1 LP brown-black splatter at 500 copies, and black in an unspecified number of copies. For the US market, there is also blue marble vinyl, also in an unspecified number of copies. So, to check out video tracks, there are two sources to hit. Over at the Nuclear Blast YouTube channel, there's a music video for the title track and a lyric video for High Speed Steel. But if you go over to the Municipal Waste YouTube channel, there is an audio track for Grave Dive, as well as another video with the album cover artist talking about his contribution to Electrified Brain. So, I might look into this one. It looks like it could be fun. Moving on to July 8th, we'll get the 2nd studio album from atmospheric doom band Frail. This is Skin and Sorrow, to be released by Aqua Lamb Records. Vinyl variants are 1 LP purple at 500 copies, as well as blue, also at 500 copies. Each variant comes either with or without an art book for a total of 4 release versions. There are music videos. They're available for the tracks Skin and Sorrow, as well as Treacle and Revenge. You can check both of those out at the Frail Band YouTube channel. Of the two, I'm digging Treacle and Revenge, as it's heavier and darker than the other track, but you can check the other one out as well. As some might remember, I did buy Frail's debut album and had good things to say about it in a previous episode of Vinyl Haul. From what I've heard from this new album so far, I might just get this one. Definitely curious about it. Moving on to July 15th, look out for the 2nd studio album from American death thrash band Inhuman Condition. This is Fear Sick, to be released by Listenable Insanity Records. Vinyl variants are black at 300 copies, Caustic Vomit Red at 300 copies, and Hell Lucid Purple, also at 300 copies. There's also a box set with the red vinyl variant, a flag, an album sticker, a signed and hand-numbered band photo, a patch, a logo pin, and signature pics from Terry Butler and Taylor Nordberg. However, this box set did sell out in pre-order, so if you want it, you'll have to chase it in the aftermarket. There are music videos available for the Mold Testament, Recycled Hate, and I'm Now the Monster, all 3 of which are solid tracks and can be found at the Inhuman Condition YouTube channel. Admittedly, I never got around to getting their first album, but now hearing these tracks, I might need to change that and maybe check into this album as well. Definitely promising stuff here. Also on July 15th, expect the 20th studio album for German heavy metal band Sinner. This is Brotherhood, to be released by Atomic Fire Records. Vinyl variants are clear white-black marbled vinyl at 1,000 copies, white-black marbled vinyl at 500 copies, pink-red with transparent blue-white marbled vinyl at 500 copies, and yellow-blue-black marbled vinyl at 100 copies. The last of which is an Atomic Fire Records exclusive. There'll also be a box set of this title with the yellow, blue, black marbled vinyl variant, as well as the CD and a digipack, a poster flag, a slip mat, a patch, and a pendant. All variants come in a gatefold jacket and are 2 LP with an etching on side 4. Lyric videos are available for the tracks Brotherhood as well as Bulletproof. Of the two, I would definitely recommend Bulletproof. It's a bit heavier and faster than the other track. So yeah, I need to hear a bit more of this one in order to make a decision. So check it out if interested. Moving on to July 22nd, look out for the 8th studio album from Swedish blackened thrash band Witchery. This is Nightside, to be released by Century Media Records. Vinyl variant for all markets is 1 LP black in an unspecified number of copies. But for the European market, there will also be transparent red, limited to 500 copies. Music video is available for Pope Crusher. Great title, by the way. You can watch that one at the Century Media YouTube channel. So the track is fine, but I need to hear more of this album. But cool video. Definitely check it out. Moving on to July 29th, expect the 11th studio album from Swedish melodic death metal band Arch Enemy. This is Deceivers, to be released by Century Media. Quite a few vinyl variants here. For the ones with an unspecified number of copies, we'll get black vinyl, as well as multicolored vinyl, which apparently each vinyl design is unique, and gold-black swirl vinyl, which is an EMP exclusive. As for the numbered variants, there will be yellow vinyl at 1,000 copies, glow-in-the-dark vinyl, also at 1,000 copies, recycled vinyl, whatever the hell that means, at 666 copies, and that's a US exclusive. Cobalt vinyl at 500 copies, which is a Century Media US exclusive. 500 light blue vinyl at 500 copies, which is a Century Media EU exclusive. Gold vinyl at 500 copies, exclusive to Revolver Magazine, as well as Brooklyn Vegan. And green vinyl at 300 copies, which is a Decibel Magazine exclusive. 4 music videos so far for this album, such being Deceiver Deceiver, House of Mirrors, Handshake with Hell, and Sunset Over the Empire, all of which at the Arch Enemy YouTube channel. Right away, the production on this sounds really amazing. I was definitely noting that. As for the tracks, I'm leaning more towards House of Mirrors and Sunset Over the Empire than the other two. You should check those out first. You know, I've always been of two minds about Arch Enemy, notably following their early period, but I might check this one out because I am hearing some things that I like. We'll see. Also on July 29th, we'll get the 12th studio album from Brazilian death metal band Crisian. This is Mortem Solace, to be released by Century Media. Lots of Century Media this month. Vinyl variants for all markets are 1 LP black in an unspecified number of copies, but for the European market, there will also be transparent orange, limited to 300 copies. There are music videos available for Serpent Messiah, as well as a lyric video for Sworn Enemies, both of which at the Century Media YouTube channel. Of the two, I'm definitely leaning a lot more towards Serpent Messiah, so maybe check that one out first. So this sounds decent, but it's not grabbing me right away, but I will check out the full album once it's out, and I'll see where it goes from there. And also on July 29th, look out for a very cool box set from Voivod. This is Forgotten in Space, the Noise Record Years box set, to be released by, of course, Noise Records. So this is Voivod's Noise Records discography, basically 3 albums, plus rare and previously unreleased material. I think this is especially useful for those who picked up Nothing Face and Angel Rat on Record Store Day events this year. These are the albums that precede those two. So here's what you get. Again, 3 albums, such being Roar, but on red and black splatter vinyl, Killing Technology on green and purple swirl vinyl, and Dimension Hatros on red and gray swirl vinyl. Also included will be No Speed Limit Live 86. This is the first time on vinyl for this one, and it's on green and black splatter variant. Also, Dimension Hatros, the demos, also first time on vinyl and on a blue and white splatter variant. Also, the Cosmic Drama 40-page book, which contains new interviews with Voivod drummer Away, telling the story of the early years of Voivod. It also has rare and previously unseen photos. There's also a DVD called Chaos Mongers. It's a mini documentary of interviews, live performances, behind the scenes, promotional videos from 1985 to 1989. Also including previously unreleased video concert live in Chicago, 1988, and an audio concert from World War III Festival, 1985. Also, you get a Korgul the Exterminator USB stick, which will contain all the tracks from the expanded studio albums, plus the live and demo albums. All albums have been remastered, if that's of interest. Man, this looks like an amazing box set, and I should seriously order this one very soon. I'd be crazy not to. Of course, if you know of any metal vinyl releases coming this month, future months, all of that, definitely let me know in the comments. Give me the artist name, the release date, all of that information that I need. Very helpful. Again, a lot of you do this for me in the comments. I appreciate it because, again, I can't get to every single release. It's just impossible. So, thank you in advance for that. And if this is your first time here at the channel, just to let you know, my name is Matt. This is the Accusation Network, where each and every week I do videos on metal vinyl collecting. I also do ones on classic and modern metal bands in general. If that sounds of interest, you should definitely go through all of my playlists. I do over a dozen shows in and around these subjects. Who knows? You might find something that you like. And as always, thanks for watching, and check back next month for even more metal vinyl releases.